Hello everyone, it's been a while since I streamed, but tonight we're going to check out the extended demo for Station 9. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've usually been too tired the last 2 months to stream, so streaming, just for the fun of it. Head pats to uterus. So this game is more or less about going to an alien planet to mine resources for an alternate power source. And it's quite an addictive little future oil mining simulator game. And I've played it quite a bit. Just been waiting for the extended demo, which has been out for a bit. Just haven't really been in a mood to play shit lately. So I'm just gonna do the intro scene for you guys so you can see it. And then I'll switch over to a fresh save I just started, just to make sure everything works. Hi Phoenix, how are you? Yes, I know, I haven't streamed in like 2 months, at least. It's been a while. It has indeed been a while. Fortunately, there's no like voiceovers or anything for this, so y'all just gonna have to read text. Much to have you. Yeah. Yes, I usually only do Star Citizen, but occasionally I do other games. Just, because I can. I did have a Mass Effect Andromeda series that I still have yet to finish. I'll finish that one of these days. I can see the happy little sound alerts, but I don't hear them, so I'll have to play with those later to get those working again. It's been only 2 months since the last time I did it. So, oh, you can't scare me with what's up. I see it. this is the first save that I did just to make sure that some of the older bugs that I helped what I believe to be a solo developer find and fix a few bugs. So, I've helped him out find a few bugs a few times. I was gonna do this stream like a month ago, but people keep wanting things and I just keep being too tired to stream, and then I'm like, you know what? Today I'm finally gonna get this stream done. Now, Station9 is a working title for the game. The developer is kind of currently taking a brainstorm for a new name for the game, so whether or not the current name will stay for long is entirely up to the developer at the moment. But here we are. I've already done the basics just to kind of get started. Now, the tutorial is the current best way for the demo to kind of get free stuff, not having to use your resources. I'm not sure how much resources the no tutorial gives you, but I like to use the tutorial anyway because it just gives you some stuff for free and you don't have to worry about stuff. Some of the earlier stuff has been tweaked, so we'll find out if that actually is in the game, which it should be, which is building stuff no longer takes credits like it used to, it just takes resources. Because I've gone bankrupt a few times, just expanding a little too fast and it uses up credits. That has been supposedly fixed since a few updates ago. So, I usually like to build my staff area on the second floor as kind of a starter. Then the cafeteria. You see the people. Yes, there's actual people that run around, do things. Yes, you can actually make your people unhappy too if you don't. You don't keep them happy, they leave. So, make them happy. It's kind of like the Sims game, but only a futuristic ordering on another planet. Keep them happy or they get really grumpy. Now, the original demo, you could only go to day 21. Oh, this is supposed to be an extended demo, so I don't know how far it's been extended, but that's what we're gonna find out. I'm hoping it's been double, but we won't know until we actually get to day 21 to see how far we can go after that. So, we'll just keep on going. Another thing I like to do about the tutorial is when you go through it, you can get like free buildings like little refineries. You only need one for the tutorial, but if you play your cards right, you can get multiple. But you do gotta watch your O2 and your power or shit like that, or else you have more problems. And those don't come free. You just get whatever it comes with, and this station is first there. Which all you get for free on load-in is the dock, little hallway, and your three basics. Other than that, it's just okay, come on, really. It's not even been like how long, and I'm gonna have to smash the hammer for some Autobot shit. Come on, no, get out of here. It's not very nice, really is. Go away. Keep your frickin' post out of my chat. That's a no-no. Just go away. Alright, we can continue now. I booted that guy out. Freaking first time in 2 months you got freaking lead bots ready? Really? Come on. Not nice. And the tutorial could use some little tweaks here and there for setting up stuff, but it's definitely better than it used to be. It's got, you know, full tutorial as you go through to add stuff to your manual. Though it could be slightly expanded. This is still currently working through the tutorial right here. Which you can, if you play your cards right enough, you can kind of use the tutorial early game to your advantage. You don't have to worry about, you know, your station rep taking a hit too early. And you can just ease your way into the game. But if you use another tutorial version, you better be able to start taking very high demand orders very quickly. Because if your rep takes a hit too fast, you can't produce fast enough. The rep is a very steep increase early if you don't take the advantage of the tutorial. Which I always recommend, even if it's a little cheaty. It at least gives you time to start out and not have to worry about stuff too early. So, we're gonna go hire a bunch of more people and go crazy. This is only our 14th or so playthrough. Bug testing, finding things for the dev. It's kind of addictive if you just want to chill, play a game, not have to do much. If you're used to sim games, like I've done for quite a bit, then you'll be alright. If you're not really used to sim games much, definitely start off slow. I've played this enough that I kind of have a gist of how I feel a comfortable way of just starting the game off. Your main profit is Draxon. That is the best profit and best way of keeping your up. Which I will say the rip system is very unforgiving. You take even one hit, you're going to see your bar go down very fast. Because one thing I would like to actually see change in the future is much smaller rip hits if you fail contracts. I do like the small changes, such as getting 2 worker transports a day instead of 1. You don't have to wait as long. It also does give, in certain occasions, your employees twice the amount of options to leave if they're unhappy. So, it has its advantages and disadvantages. But as long as you keep people happy, you don't have to worry about them leaving much. I will say, early on, it is good to very overkill your food production. Because if a storm hits and you're out of food, everyone just wants to leave. Worse, if one of your generators runs out of fuel, everyone just dies. It's like no warning. Because the power goes out. And yeah. No slow death, it's just instant death. Like, most of your staff just dies, and it's like, huh. Okay. It happens. But it's always good to overkill on stuff early. Have redundancies in case anything breaks, because there is maintenance on stuff, on everything you have. There is wear and tear, maintenance. Not that it happens very often, but it's there. Yeah, the food rationing for the import does automatically scale with your employees, but I like to crank this up early because there's a storm that keeps your cargo transports from coming in and giving you more supplies. If you don't have enough food to get through storms, then everyone else will probably still die. And if they manage to survive through the storm, they're pretty much on the leave. You gotta wait for more people to come. And you gotta go through the whole fun of setting up tasks for everyone again, which is time consuming. And if you have a big order, then you're gonna start taking his tour up again. So you gotta be careful with the early on stuff. And hopefully the building only using resources and not eating the crap out of your credits is actually a thing. Then you won't completely kill yourself by overexpanding early, which is what we're going to try and do, because why not? Gotta test the crap out of the game somehow. Now, let's see. You see down here, storage. Got a bunch of cooked meals. But we need to get a night worker. That way, we're always making food. You don't really have to worry about running out. A lot of people that I see play the game, they don't really go into the second floor this early, but I've played this demo enough times to start vertically going up in levels very early, because you kind of have to pre-plan your space quite early in the game. And one example is your refineries take 2 whole floors. And that alone very quickly can stack into certain things. Like you can see here, I'm adding a second bathroom on, and we're already running out of power and resources. That starts happening, that's not good. So... usually reserve the second floor for living spaces. I'll probably go utilities up on 3 like I usually do. It kinda just works. I do not remember putting the stairway on 3 already, but okay. Oh, I know. Shut up. I manually disabled it. Sheesh. One thing that you should probably learn early in the game is clicking on hallways, you have access to permanent nodes where you can actually lock doors, shut off power, water, and O2 supply to them, and alleviate stress in like an emergency. If you have to. In my case, where I slightly overexpanded a little too early. And the fact I don't have the resources to add on more stuff just makes it even more fun. I usually do it in my first one, is I do a few polymers and a bunch of drags. I do that because if you pace yourself with the tutorial early enough, you can start cranking up your money really easily by exporting Draxon, which is your fuel source. There's also using your generators, which in a few iterations of the demo have had its bugs on very different scales. Of some where it doesn't accept any cargo, any fuel, and then there's been some times where it would just have unlimited inventory, and you're like, huh, why's my rep lowering? Oh, it's a cargo bug. That's been fixed a while ago, which I was the one that actually discovered that bug. Game 14 times over, you find a lot of weird bugs. But that's where coming in with helping developer find the bugs and they patch it and you test it to make sure it works. So I usually test those patches immediately after they're done. Because helping Solid devs out with stuff really helps them out a lot in the early game, early development. This game does have its slow side, but it can speed up rather quickly once you get enough employees in and you get your utility infrastructure in. You can speed it up quite quickly. You don't have to babysit certain things as much once you get certain things running. But usually by the time you get everything up and running, you run out of game time, which is locked by the day cycle instead of an actual timer, so you can essentially the demo time go as slow or as fast as you want, just based off of the sim speed that you want to ride at. But since it's extended, it'll be more than 21 days and we can actually get to do some of the far more interesting things that I've wanted to get into, but usually run at a time. A day cycle or two after I get into it. It's like, aw. Like I just got into the good stuff. Usually I can baby the game up just a little bit early on just to make sure cars are on there smooth, what they're supposed to. There's no stupid issues, but that was more of a production issue than anything else. And of course, when the game actually releases, you won't have to worry about a lock time, and you can just use a tutorial to your advantage to learn some of the more basic systems. Like now I have enough to expand my utilities on floor 3. So we can get this going again. Probably shouldn't go too far until I have stuff in. Now you can see that some of these are grayed out. Well, once we progress certain part past the tutorial, we will get the access of the tech tree. That requires research and a bunch of other fun stuff. In early game, if you select the wrong things, that can definitely make or break early game to a certain point, where you probably regret doing certain things early. It is of course recoverable, but you gotta think of it more as a strategic use of your tech points early. But that's always fun. Now half the time I always forget to refuel the generators, and that's where I usually kill off people. That's usually a problem. And what do you take? Electrical parts. Need how many? Part of politics again. Like I said, if you pace your building right early with the tutorial, you can really keep the tutorial from progressing, which that there locks out the system that comes after it with forced work orders you gotta fill, and that's where you really gotta pay attention to rep and making sure that you have enough production quota for your daily quota. And that's why you really gotta take advantage of taking as much time to expand early before you actually get forced into a, well, 50-50, depending on how it's been tweaked, which will probably tweak more in the future. But if you go through the tutorial and then go through. It's a bit more forgiving early game, but if you decide to, skip the tutorial, it is very unforgiving on the work orders, and it's a very steep climb early game. So use that tutorial to your advantage. If you don't, you will be dropping the rep so fast sometimes that it will quite literally take your little mining rig away from you, and that's game over. So, tutorial. Use that tutorial. Use it. That is your safe time to essentially build what you need to build. And it's the only safe time period that you have to build is during the tutorial. If you play your cards right, you can keep that polymer from getting 60 just by building up if you have to. Now until I get more polymer to get a few other things going, I'll probably take my time and just make sure that I have everything I need before I get this opened up. Everything is good enough to open up the second bathroom. Shut up. You want. Shut up, I fixed the second bathroom, you're fine. Mr. I smell bad. Well, these guys get really cranky if they don't have enough restrooms early game, and they get a little cranky, just a little cranky. Not enough to leave that, but I have a feeling the variation of that is going to change as the game development progresses. Another thing too is little bits of medication, medical supplies. It's probably good to get those early before you actually really need those. Even though they're not really used early game, the frequency of them being needed have been increased, but we'll see just how much. Hopefully not too much. You can see we're just absolutely stacked on food, but we still have plenty of space. It's good to get that as full as possible to have a nice stockpile before the big storm comes in. That usually comes in about halfway through the original demo time, which is probably going to be the same time roughly for this. There's probably going to be more storms because it's a longer time for the demo. I'm guessing there's going to be varying times for the storms for how long they last, so you might, in the future, you might have a storm that lasts a whole week, so you're probably going to have like 2 whole cafeterias just filled with food stockpiles, warehouses. They do make warehouses, but the larger ones do require the tech tree. Those are like 2-floor warehouses just for goodies. Probably good to have those stockpiled up too, but as far as demo goes, I don't think we'll ever get to the point of needing that much stockpile for food. But I could be totally wrong. You can get a major storm in the extended demo here. So take storms with a I guess salt, because I can screw over a playthrough very quickly. You can kill off half the people very quickly if you don't have enough food. And if your workers all die off and you run out of fuel in your generators, that's no problem to you. You just kill off anyone else that's left. But for the most part, it's pretty easy. But it's also very easy to forget about topping these off because these use so little fuel that you can go through the majority of 21 days almost without having to refuel these things. You probably have to refuel like once, probably every like 3 to 4 weeks in game. And of course, that could also be changed later. But for now, it's pretty decently balanced. Though I have mentioned that they should be tweaked a little bit to have either greater storage, so you don't have to worry about them more, or they use more, or both. Don't get me wrong, having generators that last almost a whole freaking month. It's pretty freaking nice. This is definitely a nice feature for an early demo. You don't have to worry about too many things, you don't have to worry about it being chaotic. But it definitely can sneak up on you if you don't keep an eye on your generators after a certain amount of time. That's sneaked up on me a few times. I'll have one generator that's always stocked up because it's simply just on a main supply route. It's just right there. So it's just easy to stick a little supply drop in there and then go right to the alchemy collar. Of course, sometimes I do miss the unlimited storage spot, but that was annoying because that bug would give you unlimited storage, but you couldn't really do anything about it because it would kill your daily quota if everything goes into it. So hopefully that bug is permanently fixed and you don't have to witness that early game. That's a horrible one to have. Like, oh hey, this shipping off 5 times your quota, and it's like your rip starts coming down. You wonder why. You start going around clicking gems, and it's like, oh, it's all in here when it's only supposed to hold 2. That was a fun bug to find. It really was. I think I had that probably 3 times so far. But it's fixed, hopefully, permanently. It's always the sneaky things you gotta look out for. Always the sneaky ones. As far as water and O2, you really don't have to do too much with those. The more people you get, the more O2 you gotta have, so that's something you gotta be paying attention to. Really gotta pay attention to that one. I like to overkill the O2 early because I tend to get a little employee happy very early. Very, very early. Just for the sake of speeding it up. That's for simple little things like overkilling your food production, because you're gonna need more people, and needing more people means more food. It's always gonna be overkill early. You don't have to worry about it. more space. No, oh, you already. Okay. Shush. This is your first contract person you'll get. This is your first other rig contact you'll get. And that'll be your first contract that you'll have to supply, if I'm correct, plumbers for. Which is just great, it really is. Like the one thing you're trying to stockpile and you're sitting out for a contract. It's like, I'm trying to save up here. So we're getting employees and getting your stuff up early is kind of a necessity. Once you start getting those, that's when it's game time. Even though you don't have your daily contracts yet, you can still get other contracts still. Those seem to be more locked to pop up at a certain day rather than tutorial lockout. I will say this, tutorial locking out the daily quota was a very nice touch. Is going bankrupt early is not a very fun thing. You can get loans, which you can either struggle it on your own and try and get back into positive, or you can make a loan and get stuck with a daily rebate fee, which is always fun. Then you have to pay your employees too, so you gotta keep that in mind. Before it was pay your employees, every single thing here used to cost money and resources, but now it just costs resources. It's nice, because early expansion means you're not gonna kill your budget early. You can hire on a lot more employees early than what you could essentially do with the earlier demo. You'd have half the employees or half building. Now it's a bit more balanced, and you can go more hardcore into expanding without having to worry about going bankrupt for paying your employees, because your employees are a little greedy. And these are just tier 1 employees. These aren't even your tier 2s or tier 3 employees. Your tech tree is also locked out with the amount of employees you have, or amount of certain modules you have installed on your rig early on. So you always want to keep your export as high as possible without having too many employees eating into your daily profit. And sometimes you might, need to make a few extra purchases from your guys, and those extra daily purchases could be a definite thing. Yeah, you bonk me. I'll bonk you back. Now that we've gotten through that, we are now going to start, with daily quotas once we get through the tutorial. Okay, if you want to bonk me, I'll bonk you. defender. Alright. What I'd like to have more I do before I start on taking a metric towel hole employees. Plenty water, plenty power. Power is great. You can just have, 2 extra generators, plenty of power. Water is very abundant as well, but O2 is something you're gonna have to be a little bit on the struggle bus about. Because not only are employees a little money greedy, they're a little O2 greedy as well. So, getting the extra O2 gens, even just for the sake of failure redundancy, because everything has a wear meter. Even though it's extremely slow, and there is, maintenance guys that you can hire on in the future. You do have wear, like my first refinery is already at 96. Eventually there's going to be a problem that a repair guy is going to be needed. But that won't be for a while. Then I can just say that and curse myself, and I'll need one. 10 minutes from now. It's always fun when you just curse yourself. It's always fun to do that. Always is. So, 1202 is not the greatest, but we are going to seriously need production to be cranked pretty soon. So I'm just gonna add in some of these real quick. Now these bedrooms, which are 8 people bunks, pretty much are 1-in-1 with the bathrooms, restrooms. It's a good idea to always have one of each just right across the hall from each other, because restrooms hold the exact same amount of people as one of these bunk rooms do. So you might as well just 1-in-1 ratio and have them in. If you don't, your people do get very cranky if you have 2 bunk rooms and 1 bathroom. Very cranky, very early. So, get those restrooms early. And if you absolutely have to, you can 2-to-1 them early, but you're pushing your luck with the happiness of your employees. So you do have all your meters. And you can see there's like 4 or 5 tiers of workers. They do have a gradual learning progression, so as they work, they get better at their work. But you can also hire higher-end ones as you work your way through going through stuff. Yes, I'm seriously hoarding food early. There's been too many times where I've kind of gotten screwed by not having enough food during storms. So I learned that early. Always overstock on food. Because if you don't, you will regret it. 100%. And you can kind of see I'm saving this space for a little. For some things. Now, what I'll be saving that for, which is research labs. That's what I'm saving this space for. Usually I put these up on, like, on early playthroughs I used to put the research labs on, like, the second or third floor, but I'm kind of putting these on the first floor because early game, I mean, any more than 3 refineries just comes at a point where you don't have enough raw product to really do much with. So you kind of gotta produce your polymer or direction at a certain rate so you don't run out of that production early. And that's also where your tech tree comes in. But we're not to the tech tree just yet. We're getting there. Plenty of space for our workers. We can now start to try and fill up these other 2 refineries. Because pretty soon I'm going to need polymer anyway for my first contract. So we need to start getting the polymer production up. And then we're going to try and do a weird split between polymer and direction. That way we can always keep our daily quota way above what we need early. Because that's where, you know, you're going to need the money. But if you don't have enough employees working, you're going to be kind of at like a weird level. Yeah, here we go. Who's this guy? This is where we gotta have. This is where I need our 24-hour production with 2 different crews running all the time. About to pretty much pass that. I'm gonna drop the polymer production for our first refinery because we already have a dedicated polymer one here. It's not taking up much space, so we're just going to leave that there because it can be used in refinery storage anyway. So that's not much of a big thing to get that moved. So for this one, let's start fill up a little bit. But we're going to need to get that moved, which means we need to hire a second package guy. Set up a second logistics run. We need to pick up polymers from there and move on directly to the loading dock. And it's that simple now, just gotta wait for that guy to get here. Before we can actually sell them to that particular line. Not with anything else, you actually gotta wait for them to get hired to get here. both our guys doing logistics runs. Got one doing just direction, which is where tech tree upgrades early are going to be pretty nice thing to have, because you can expand how much these guys can carry per run, which is a major benefit once you get the tech tree over, that is. But that, unfortunately, you have to actually go through the tutorial, or just completely skip that shit entirely if you've played enough times. But I am only going through the tutorial for the sake of seeing if things have changed, and if anything has changed, how much it's changed. So we're kind of this extensively checking everything out for the extended demo and what else changed. Even though I do pay attention to their Discord, which doesn't get updated that often unless there's a major update. Which really is more small updates, not major, but there are some other interesting things in the works that probably aren't in the game yet. But definitely would change how some of the early to mid-game stuff starts off. I'd also like to see a bunch of other things headed in. Other little changes, but we'll get to those as we get to that stage in the game. Okay, package guy. I'm giving you a job. Why don't you show up? Probably start getting those. Even if the tech tree's not open just yet, we should probably start getting the tech points for it. Excuse me? You need electrical parts. Oh man. This is where you gotta wait for your daily stuff to come in. This is also where you gotta start balancing your more daily stuff, like your food ration. Once you have a stockpile, you can pretty much take this down to the automatic default that it goes to. I do like that there's an automatic calculating feature for food requirements, so you don't have to always tweak that all the time. But like I said, it's always good to overkill early, because I don't know exactly when the storm comes. When that storm comes, you do not get deliveries at all. So it's always good to overkill on food early, even if it does hamper your budget a bit for your daily import for food rations. So, overkilling on food, as long as you have your direct export, you'll stay well above 50,000 starting. Even though I've seen this few times it's actually on circa 55, but we've had enough reduction that it counters the food input. So we're getting that slowly. So now have two fully operational day and night refineries. Now I can start working. Our third one. which is just gonna be a day work. Now I always have this first generator on I just add it to the resupply path early, just to make sure that one never runs out of fuel, even if it is like 2 weeks per fuel run. But still, don't always need that early. Great thing about these beacons, simply just pop that off the logistics line. You no longer have a little pop between there. It just goes straight over there. This is where we'll also see if logistics all properly works and doesn't glitch out weirdly. When you try to take stuff out of routes. That occasionally does happen. Usually I don't have any issue with that, but there's been other people that have had that issue. They've had weird logistics issues that I don't have because I just do it a certain way that I rarely have issues with those. That's just the thing about early testing of the game and helping out developers is not everyone has the same bugs. But when people do find the weird things that others don't have, it's always nice to just let them know about it and just, what I'm guessing is a solo dev fixes it pretty quickly, or within a day at the most. Unless it's a more complicated bug like the cargo one, which took a few days to get fixed. But there are changes being made to certain logistics work, and some of the early startup ideas have been putting a little brainstorming of how to make kind of the early startup of your rig go a little bit easier, where some of us have definitely agreed on employees taking their own job early and just filling vacancies and job slots on their own instead of you having to manually do it early, which would definitely save a little bit of time having to manually tell people where to go. Because there are, sometimes we just want to expand and not have to worry about telling people what to do, where to go. It's like, yeah, it's easier when they just do it on their own, but that's a future thing that'll be coming. And I can't wait to see how well that'll work. People finding their own jobs. It's like, workers all have their own skills. And if they go and do their own stuff on their own, like the refinery guys, they're always gonna go straight to refineries and get from cooks. But you're handling logistics, guys. My God, if those guys could just do stuff on their own without you having to tell it, that would be great. And that is a future thing that is coming. I have in the past had handling guys take on some jobs on their own, but that was like a while ago, so it's not like completely worked out yet. So it's that whole employees find their own jobs that comes in. That'll be amazing. You don't ever have to, you just set up logistic routes and they fill their own jobs. It would be so convenient. This person I assigned them to a route, yet it shows they're just doing their own thing. They are doing the route like they're supposed to. Even though it doesn't show here, which is weird. It shows that Route 2 is filled by Iris, but it's not showing up as a fully occupied job. I must say, is weird. They really should get on these before I get cranky employee. That's right, you need electric parts. These are pricey. I'm just gonna have to take the hit for a little bit on these. Because I would like to get a few of these. What if I just get 2 for now instead of the... Because the earlier you can get tag points, the better. Tag points are something you guys gotta have. Same with electrical parts. Electrical... Oh man, you count me. Always do? Always do? Have fun, right? Do 10 then. I ain't gonna wait a whole day. Wastefully. Or not. Maybe. Okay, they were not gonna wait a whole day. I really didn't like the time for that. Cool. Don't have to completely waste a lot of time. Let's do this. You want to be said? Let's finish your little hallway. I don't have 2 more here. And the first floor will be completely filled in. Probably took me a whole week to do that. I usually have that in by day 5, but we're just kind of chilling since it's an extended demo time. Not as rushed as you were before. Of course, I only have enough to fill 2 slots right now, but still better than nothing. I would like to get a full day-night crew for this. As early as possible, but looks like we're only getting 1 more of those. Alright. Let's send that one the night crew. So we'll have a half of a night crew, but good enough. Now you can see how slow the bar is for these guys. Well, they're only Tier 1 workers. So they're pretty slow at Tier 1. That pretty much goes for everyone. These guys only move fast because Draxton is a very small time frame to make. So those will run like longer, which takes quite a bit more time, like twice the amount of time. So these guys will make twice as much Draxton as these guys do longer. Until I start getting Tier 2 workers, and I'll speed it up a bit. I will say the learning process for employees goes extremely slow. Because they can learn on their own, but without the tech tree you can't boost up the learning speed. So early on, you kind of just gotta either completely skip the tutorial. Use tutorial to your advantage, but try not to drag it out too long, because not having that tech tree access will hurt you if you spend too much time in the tutorial tree. Yes, tutorial. Wow. I call it the tutorial tree. It's funny. Alright, you're full. You're full. Unemployed. Bucket. Now, I wish you could click on that to see just how much you're gonna get on like a daily rate. But these little things make me a little more in depth. These small little guys are personnel transports. Big ones, cargo transports. You can add on more loading docks, but I have yet in the 14 playthroughs been able to get a second supply ship to dock on another side. I don't even know if that's even in the game yet, where you can have more than one supply freighter ship come in. Cargo ship. I don't even know what the requirements are for a second one to come in through a second dock. So that's one thing I should probably look into is what even are the requirements on that? Or is there like a specific quality you gotta meet, or what exactly? Alright. Production volume is a hair off? Really? Alright. You need essentially 1.5 fully crewed refineries to actually go through that. Okay. Okay, Miami. 7 more. Fill her up. And of course, bringing a third refinery fully operational. Make sure you get a dedicated handling guy, because the amount of output you're gonna have, it's good to just have one guy per refinery. As far as cafeteria, the cook, the 2 cooks for the cafeteria literally act as their own handlers, so you don't have to have your own guy doing that. Now, later on in the future, once it gets to a point where you actually have to pay more attention to the generator fuel, you're probably going to want to have a dedicated handler that just goes around and does refuel runs and maintenance. It's like you might as well hire a maintenance guy and secondary train him as a miller. That way he's just dedicated to maintenance and refueling the generators. And you can just create a temporary supply route to refuel those. That way your maintenance guy isn't completely losing his skill by only handling all the time. He can be a free floater just doing his own thing all day. Okay. Once all those guys get here, then production 3 will be up. And we'll need to get a... Okay. So when you have access to the search number, it's like, well, first of all, it wasn't exactly locked out. It was always there. Yeah. Now we have access to the tech tree, which is a very crucial thing to have early. Now, this is where you gotta start paying attention and what you need to have for your level 2 stuff. There's a medical center and rest area. You're always gonna make that employee count because quota. People like a quota. Not just to try before anything else. Because it is a very easy to forget doing these. Really good. And drop off the loading dock. You can always verify the route by the physical interface that tells you where it goes from and where it's going to. And every stop in between. It's nice. I'm not gonna bother labeling my lines because I'm not gonna be playing long enough to need labels. I'll be creating another bug testing run long before I played this game long enough to start needing labels for logistic routes. As long as there are no bugs in this playthrough, at least that I find anyway. If I'm lucky, I won't find any. Which means this is a very well-polished demo. If I find no bugs, but this is still early and we're still here in our little rig. We haven't even ventured out into the more fun stuff yet. Alright, so that's good to know. It's been a little bit since I played this, but it's always good that certain screens pause your game. It's always good to look at stuff and know just exactly what you're getting into. Now when you click on things, it shows you what it is, what it does, and how much cost it is. We're gonna need rest area. And we're gonna start needing the improved handling because we're gonna need our guys to pick up more material faster. Is that recruits? Tier 1 point. They're a bit slow. We'll just get that as our first thing. How like I do all my videos, these are all going to be on YouTube in a few days. So, those of you that are watching, or will be watching in the future on YouTube, feel free to just pause and read some of these things. It is enough time that I don't need to. What now? Oh, yes. Maintenance now has a hard starting point where it starts. That's one good thing about the tutorial stuff is it goes through stuff starts through tutorial lockouts. And then after they start, they continue. Now repairing stuff breaking, the frequency has been tweaked from the original earlier demo. So hopefully stuff breaks a bit more often because my maintenance guy kinda got bored a lot. Like really bored. I had a really bored maintenance guy. The sad thing is I don't have a maintenance guy that can do it right now. Which means some poor guy is gonna get ending up with a freaking. You can add things to like comments to do. Comment to-do list things, like anyone that doesn't have a fixed job can essentially just go and do it. Or you can assign someone. Like this worker who's mysteriously doesn't have a job yet, but yet has been given a line to do. It'd be interesting to see someone that I've given a job to will do it, even though it doesn't show that they have a logistics line applied to it. So, I haven't seen that one in a while. Evolving bug where certain things don't show up here. I have one out of my 3 handlers that actually show that they're handling. The other 2 ones have no handling job. Even though she's like the right thing that they haven't reflected through this one. Oh yes, and here's the example here. Any profession they have or game shows up right next to their name. Like my dedicated handler now is a maintenance agent. Which is nice. You can always teach them new skills if there's no one to hire that has that skill. at this maintenance. Of course, if the skill isn't used for so long, it will be lost, and then eventually can be retrained again. But that's also where skill tech tree stuff is gonna come into place. And you can increase the skill training just by doing certain things. Here it is. Get to better. What is this one? Memory is on 1. And we have Iris 2. And we should be able to put Sophia on 3. You can see Iris technically should be shown up because she's already applied a job and she's not available. But Sophia and Iris both have a weird glitch job status, which allows them to remain available and not locked into the job they put them in. It's always nice for like maintenance tasks that I just put Iris on. So it has benefits when that happens. You just carry a box to there and then back. Are you carrying a box? Huh? Oh, I want to know you're carrying a box. Okay. Now made me stop you. Alright, stop you now. Carrying. Are you picking up polymers? Or drags? You picked up something you weren't supposed to, didn't you? Okay. So you're line 2. I'm gonna have to make sure you drop direction because you probably picked up freaking direction somewhere, didn't you? Of course you did. Right. Now if that package you're carrying is direction, I'll know if you won't be carrying anymore. No, you're still carrying it. What are you carrying? Huh. Do you shift switch? Give her the box. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, well, this is a freaking hallway. Not absolutely critical. Alright, wait, go fix it. And you can see something like leak in the hallway has a status. My assumption if that gets to 0, that can cause an actual hull breach and rent the O2, I'm guessing. How many? Oh god, here we go. Daily quota time. Export of the day, aka daily quota. I mean, look at this. It seems like a pen. seems to vary what the early ones are. Usually that starts off a bit lower, but then again I have such a high amount of direction in the station already. He's probably said, oh hey, you have a lot, let's just start off high this time. So this is probably a dynamic starting number that just sees how much you have. So it kind of gives you like a half quota of what you currently have in stock, I guess. So that's interesting. Alright. Let's see, I have like this constant 27, 28 stockpile that the handler really can't seem to knock down much. Guess production is alright. And that's where tech tree comes in. So alright. I'm not too worried about construction costs early on. You always tend to have an abundance of stuff. Like Palmer, I got 260 things. And I'm like, not really touching them right now. So, yeah. There's that. Right now we're kind of trying to get the rest area and the medical center. So, fortunately these are tech tree unlocks, so we'll go with the medical center first. That is not trust system enough, but we have enough to get both. Always tend to do medical center first, just because your whole tech tree unlocks based off of your level tier system, which also displays your stars right here for station level. So always have your tech points early, so you can just start unlocking stuff early. Why these guys have been higher? No more space. How dare you not have much space? Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have more space, clearly. I have plenty of shower space available. My god, okay. I change that. We can go like 8, and that's it. Still 101, they got 18 or 32. That should be 32 to 32, not 18. So that count seems a bit off. 32 workers, but only 18 out of 32 for hygiene. Which means some people aren't using showers like they're supposed to. It's supposed to be a 1-1 ratio, but... I really have more space. Really? It's sad. Come on. Can you maybe go up to another floor? Yes. Okay. Okay. Filling up another floor, aren't we? Okay, inspection we go. Now since I only need this area for early utility expansion, I can use the rest of the space for more people. Give me water, all that stuff. Alright. I like to put my housing on the outside because they have little windows they can look out. Storage is full. Why is it full? Just why? Why? Why is it full? What is full? Don't tell me that. That would be mind-boggling. Alright, who's full? Not you. You. Of course you're full. Of course you are. You're literally full. Seriously. The thing that takes twice as long to make, almost twice as long as Drax to make. And you're full. Wow. Okay then. Okay then. Let's see anyone else. Now you're starting to fill up with Drax, which I don't like. This is where you start hiring 2 guys per route. Or at least 1 extra guy to cover all 3. Ugh. Did not want to hire a 3rd guy that early. Alright. 3rd guy, going on. Line 4. Can you have more than 1 guy per route? This is one thing I've always been interested of. Let's throw Cindy on 2. Excuse me. Alright, put Cindy on 2. And we're gonna see if we can clear out our polymers, which are clogging up our space right now. Okay, let's see. Can we have more than 1 per route? That would save me creating extra routes if it's possible. Really would be nice. Of course, you gotta wait for you to actually get to the station first. Here's where you play the waiting game. But I do want a general 4th route. 4th logistics route that covers all 3 of these. That way I'm always picking up the excess for places that are quite full and always having extra for ones that are full. Oof. Alright. Oh, here we go. You again. You again. What is it? Palmer's, like usual? Yes, I'll accept it. I have a lot of freaking Palmers. Let me at them. Let me in. Yep, Palmer. How many Palmers? What? Okay, okay. Don't worry, I got plenty of Palmers. Thing is, it's gotta get to the frickin' docking. Loading dock first. The contract completes once you have everything in the loading dock. Unlike this, where it's all over here, that's what I move over here. And it essentially just fills out that contract instantly. I mean, it's still gotta get picked up by the transport. So you got everything in the loading dock. That's a done deal. That is why it's good to have a dedicated polymer run. Dedicated refinery for polymers early. Because you kind of need your polymers. And then too for direction, just for the sake of paying on your employees. If I could properly drain all these resources, like this one, just steadily staying at that route, it'll be alright. It's like, 28 more I could profit from, but it just sits there. That's what we need to unlock the next part of our tech tree. Yes, I know. I've been slacking off on my medical center. Now this. This really does screw with my whole layout. It really does. What do you need? Polymer. And I gotta wait for the polymer. Before I can build that. Probably put an employee there so they'll complain to me. Just to put some on that. Give me brain. Thank you. Some brain. Right there. Hey, stop lying to me. Now we have our production drop. Not enough film product and too many things need to be produced, which is where production starts slowing down. So another thing that Tech Trade 2 or 3 can benefit from, we gotta get there first. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just waste a whole freaking corridor. As a 1 unit med bay is really annoying. Really is annoying. Alright, let's get a rest area in here. Now we have both of those, and we can continue the tech trade. Now, excuse me if I'm clicking through something a little too fast, but 14 playthroughs, you tend to be a little click happy. Now I'm gonna sunshine this sucker. This is what we need. So what are you gonna do? Ship in medical kits. They're a little expensive, but we're just gonna ship in 5 of those right off the bat. I really de-out polymers. That'd be amazing. You did. Wow. Cool. You need to go over here with it. Oh my god. That needs some loving over there. Alright. You now over another one. So you can empty that up. See, this one's doing alright. This one's had a while before it actually got the anyone moving stuff, so it has a little bit of extra. But knowing that you can have more than one person throughout definitely knocks down on the amount of logistic lines you need. Alright, cool. And yes, I know. I have 2 things actually that I have to order. I need beer. This disgusting thing called beer. Alright, for now we're just gonna stick with 10. Because if I remember correctly, the usage on these things is so little. You can stockpile this quite nicely. This is where we can use our 4th logistics person. Or at least start creating a 4th route. And medical kits. And beer. You can just see how many things are on this list that you'll have to handle at one point in time, eventually. So, I'm gonna pick both of these up from the loading dock. And then we have to create a medical center. This first stop, and then we're going to do rest area, second stop. Set that right there, and set that down there. And there you go. Route finished. Now I'm going to get my little 4th handler to leave the extra route and go over there to her on right now. Now in the future I'll probably expand this for what I usually do is I expand Route 4 to refuel the power generators. It would stay 11, and we've used 1 out of the 2 Draxon. Like I said, it's about a week and a half per 1 Draxon, so you're talking almost 3 weeks per 1 refuel. So you're just essentially refueling these things like once every 2 weeks or so in the game. They last a while. They really do. Of course, once you have more and more stuff to manage, it definitely is better to have a dedicated line set up just for the general small things like medical supplies, beer, refueling, That way it's just the little things. You don't have to worry about it much. Probably just gonna have that early because why not? There. I'm gonna have to add 2 lines. These. Since we only need, since they last so long, I really just gotta put 1 in each location, really. Then we find the generators that we're looking for. They're over here. Oh, another one. Okay. 87. There we go. And then the last thing I'll do medical supplies here. Fuel these all in 1 run. Theoretically. As long as I'm not overloading on beer and medical supplies per run, that'll just be 1 run for everything. I'll be fine. Never really noticed the control panels, but that's cool. I like that little touch. Control panels, it's nice. Huh. Looks like these are the first to get control panels. I hope the other ones get them as well. That would be cool. Oh, okay. That's the only one that doesn't have it. Alright. Origins have it, 2 have it, but Water, for some reason, does not have control panels on them. Oh wow. Even has like a weird little watery kind of animation texture to it too. It's nice. Alright. Alright, 6 more beds, huh? Okay then. Got a lot of research points, but we're gonna need them. Okay. Now if we get a few more researchers, we can sacrifice some of this other stuff early and just go for it, because the more you can move, the less trips people are gonna have to make, and the more they can carry each around. So I always get handling first, just because it's more they can carry and it's just so much better. So much better. I have yet to actually mess around with greenhouses because the demo was always so short that you really never really got into playing with them, really. Let's see. I barely touched 3D printing the last time I got them in and played with them for a few days. That's about it. I think I've only gotten the advanced bedrooms once, but didn't have much time about those either. I'm not gonna get those early, as there are far bigger fish we need to do first, like this. And then we're gonna need the atomic well, which I think, could be wrong, but I think the research cost has been seriously tweaked. Because this used to cost a lot more, research points. So I think it used to be like 100 just to get the freaking autonomous drilling wells. Now it's only like 30. Like, that's good, you don't have to waste freaking 5 days just waiting for research points for those. Cool. So 30, alright. Not exactly expecting that to be that much cheaper, but cool. We're gonna put our injection pump. The only place we can't put, which is on a corner. Because it has to have 2 corners open for pipes. I love pipes. I didn't have fuel cells. Sorry, pal, I don't have the production ready. Luckily, those are just general contracts. You're not forced for those. Now, anything where raw directs and runs, you'll see pipelines running from somewhere to somewhere. It's always cool to see that. There's always like random lighting or antennas or something on the outside. You have no control over what pops up. Every 2 levels you get like scaffolding that pops up. That's nice. You can kind of tell how many levels by either windows or your every 2 level scaffolding line. Like I said, you have little windows for things. Your workers can only see out onto this very foggy, desolate planet. But it's a view nonetheless. Our little injection pump we won't use until we have points, which we do. Cool. I'm so used to waiting another like few days to have points for that. I used to have that so early. Okay. Cool. Let's check these. I set that around enough. We're in a storm, aren't we? No. Not yet. Not quite yet. Come on, 23. 1, 2, 3. That's funny. Power. I'm overkill my power infrastructure, guys. Once you start adding in things, you start using up large amounts of electricity. It's like, it's good to just have them. Alright, now I gotta add that generator up. Not that we need it right now. But I'm like severely redundant on how I do things. Probably Murky's all those twos, but always make sure they have full load. Alright, cool. Generators. Dealt with. Well, let's see. And probably make sure that we have that one in there. Would suck if we didn't have that one in there. There. All 4 gens on 1 person. Alright. Not the most efficient route. I can probably put that one first. Purely because it's not powerful. Alright, so that one gets done. Oh, not exactly first, but effectively first anyway. Alright. I know I got more brain people. What am I doing? What? Oh? Okay. Wow. Yep. Not expecting that early. Cool. Brain people. We call them brain people. So funny. You know, we start getting into printer workers. Tier 2 workers. You're faster, yes, but probably is always better to just wait till you get like tier 3 or 4s or 5s before you start like seriously switching out your labor force. Pipeline improvement, yeah, that needs to happen. Give me. Oh yeah, these are all lowered. Rex in near 50. Alright. So you're the high one. You're 30. Okay. At least we're doing better with early. Destruction. You know what? Let's go for it. That way my employees can start training better. %. Okie dokie. Now we need to start getting ourselves some stuff. We start setting up. This here is the planet you're on. It's rather huge. Look at that you're limited to this half. Not that you don't want to go any further anyway. Almost lost railroads. Scanning takes a little time, but yeah. Looks like I can kind of get a little bit of an early preview by clicking on them. Alright, well. would like to be able to scan more than one at place at a time, but alright. Yeah, tanker. Yeah, not yet. Alright. Really big, these big ass refineries. Now these would just be absolutely amazing. But I don't think I've ever actually gotten to these, so I have no idea where their door is. If I knew that, I would pre-plan hella early to put like 2 right here, but I don't know if their door's in the middle, or if it's on the end. It's on the end. I could do 2 right here. 1 here. Then I can essentially have utilities on the 2nd floor instead of living quarters on 2. I don't know where the door is on these advanced refineries. How would I actually get there? Alright, let's go check out what we get here. Got another large area of scaling. Alright. Oh, now I remember the scan area being that big. Okay. Alright, now there's different colors that are gonna give you different compositions. Dark color is very low. Orangish is like a medium, but still relatively low. They want us to build our first rig, so we're just gonna drop that right there for now. Also, I'll set up our first tanker. I gotta say it's expensive, but okay, cool. You automatically come home, so I just set that in really good. And you can see the little tanker too. Oh, that's funny. I like that. That's so cool. You see the little tank going back and forth. I do not remember that. Then again, I've only ever seen that screen like 3 times in 14 runs. I'm always too hell-bent on upgrading the station so much, I rarely get into planetary stuff. I usually get into planetary stuff like day 18 or 20, and then by that time it's like extended demo. I remember extended demo now, so hopefully past 21, hopefully double that timer, so you can actually kind of play with the planetary stuff a little bit. up the freaking amount of stuff you have. Let me go real fast. Now that we have Tanker bringing in goodies, a nice raw Draxon material, we have a lot faster production. I'm like already freaking needing a dedicated third. Yeah. Look at that. That is the general line for that. It's horrifying. That is. It's horrifying. Really horrifying. Where's Rex? Jackson. You. Palmer's. And you are Jackson. I'm gonna drop all that a little bit. And voila. Use new one. Lindsay's a tier 2 handler with very high training. Wow, compared to everyone else, quite high. I like this. And that'll give me a 3 refinery floater that picks up the slack that their dedicated ones can't get. Right now. I feel like that's a bug. I remember you being able to scan more than once. So I don't know if that's a bug or if that's supposed to be like that. So I'll have to see what's up with that. 8 to 10 if you're very efficient, 10 to 12 if you're just chilling. There's one thing about these tankers going between the well and the station that I tend not to like too much. There's one thing I would like to see in the future is, well, they have warehouses, storage rooms for like regular cargo. I would like to see a tank storage for raw material. That way you can store the raw material in tanks when it's not being used. Because if you have to wait for this guy to come by, you essentially aren't going to have a problem unless this guy runs twice a day. You're going to be set to one, either day or your night shift, whatever it comes in at. We'll have to see, but that off time is definitely something. If like you're not using all the raw product from each tank run, then that would definitely hamper production late game. I don't know how many tank boards you can have at once. But of course, you're only getting so far in demo, of course. I don't know how far you're limited on how high up you can build your rig. Which, of course, would influence how many transports you can have in a certain space, docked up at once. Just judging by size, and I'm just rough estimating here. I mean, these things gotta be like, what? 2 level high tankers. And then space for maneuvering. I mean, you're talking like 1 tanker every 3 to 4 levels. But that's just a guess, though. Since I've never actually gotten far enough to have more than 1. Same goes with the docking port. I've had more than 1 of these, but I've never had more than 1 ship actually come in and dock at like a second loading dock. Like I'll have my dock on this other side, on a different floor, and a ship will never come to it. Just like another storage room with a docking collar that never gets used. Which I would like it to actually have more than 1 dock, usable loading dock. But I don't know if there's like a hard limit on what's set for right now in the demo, or if it's some type of a resource limit where you have to be at a certain point for a second ship to come in. I really have no idea what the requirements are for a second ship to come in if you have more than a 1 loading dock. If 1 on each side, I mean, we should have 1 transport for each side. I don't think we're ever gonna get to see a second one this early in the demo. Even in the extended demo, I don't think we're gonna see 2 tankers or 2 transports. But I could be wrong. I don't know how long the demo has been extended, so we'll see. We will see. Okay, you little flashy thing, get off my screen. Away. Thank you. Now you can see the daily quota does gradually increase. But as long as you have 2 fully crewed refineries, you're pretty freaking good early. Can even make a 3rd one just pure Draxon, honestly. You can get to a certain point, unless you're filling contracts right here, which I am nowhere close to getting silicon or copper. I'm not going to worry about those heavy-duty containers. Maybe. And we're nowhere near that. Maybe not okay. 315. We're nowhere near what we need. 350. That's a steep food order, dude. Wow. It's definitely steep. Nothing about those right now. Yeah, see, I'm saving my food for the storm. That's probably what that order's for, too. Storm stock. I'm not giving up my storm stock. Feed your storm stock. Sorry. Nope. Nope. Alright. Nope, yay. Huh. You know... Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it early. Even if the place for it early. if I wanted to, maybe. Like I said, this is where that whole part of that more than one music. Can you have more than one? Is the big question. It's early anyway. Oh wow, top 5, really? Damn. Alright. I've only gotten in top 5 twice now. Thinking I'm usually just bug hunting. Okay. Let's see. What do we need to do for next one? Fence, bedroom, dish, and 15 employees. You're too short. Okay, alright. Oh, we need rooms for that. No? Huh. Yeah, we do. Airplanes. Okay. So we need to get no bedrooms. And I've never played around with these. Never. Let's check it out. Let's check out the crop house. Crop greenhouse. Really do. Really do want to check that out. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go get some rest. Hope you feel better. Can't wait to actually see the superior bedrooms. They're supposed to be like all at once, I guess. I don't know if they're kind of nice. Take up a lot of space, but yeah, worth it. Not much moving on these. A lot of what I'm using. Alright. Use water. Sleeping quarters. These first two don't need water. I can understand the superior needing water, but for bedroom tier 1 2, I don't see those needing water. Huh. Alright. Alright, yeah. Cool. That's fine. I really would like to see the superior ones. It's probably just gonna have like 2 beds in one corner, then a bathroom in one corner. Well, it says 1 bed. So, 1 bed, desk, chair, bathroom, all in one. Okay, so you two need 1 restroom. You're half the count of those. replacing all the bedrooms with tier 3 bedrooms. God, which would just be something, wouldn't it? Be like, I treat all my employees with pure, amazing loyalty. They get their own rooms. That would be something. Okay. We need stairs. And we need to go to greenhouse, which is... Ooh. Oh boy. That's a little awkward, but alright. I can find a way to work with that. Find a way to do that. Of course, I need electrical freaking parts. Why wouldn't I? Why don't I have electrical parts? But I ask myself. That's a little annoying. Just a little. I'd like to put it there. Which one were? But then he's still coming because of the ship there. Probably not. When you face that way, a door on the left side of this room, the pump room. I could put it right here, but the pipe also has to be on the right side instead of the left side. Like an even inverted version of this to put on that end. But alright, I'm good with it. I'll find something to put here. Got a feeling there's gonna be a corner just gonna be wasted. How not to waste a corner. So everything gotta be on that side. And that side. Just a little annoying. Also another thing that gives you a little bit of a challenge. I like the challenge. I like it. Challenge accepted. Okay, we got plenty of stuff coming in here. We really need electrical parts. Oof, that's gonna be expensive. But I need to expand. It's gonna be expensive. Give me any parts. I probably only need you for a bit. 20. Well, that's expensive. Still better to keep the people happy during storms. Okay, let's see if this was ever expanded. Wildfire? I should have a lot more than just 5 here. I'm ordering 5 a day. Don't tell me I'm missing 5 a fucking day. That would be a little ridiculous. People on there. Ordering 10 a day, you should only be using 0.2 a day. Alright, what's going on here? I've never used greenhouse, I just want to play with them. They are new to me, and I want to play with them. I feel like I'm getting away further than I used to be. But that is thanks to a redone factory that doesn't cost us freaking much. It's actually really nice. It's really nice. I'm gonna just do that now. 3D printing. Press threads and ain't all the great state. That gives a lower points for press threads for the time it takes. But it does this for regular action. 3D print is nice because I can start using up my polymers. And I also like those are own freaking handlers too. What do we got? Give me 3D printer guys, and I can make some stuff. Since I run out of power. Dang power. You boys take 4. Run damn thing. Okay. 3D printers. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Vegetables. What the frick you pronounce that one? Spirulina. Probably butchered the crap out of that. I know I butchered that. It's here. You have an icon of corn being called cereal. I don't even want to know. Can you come to that conclusion? Really not. Vegetables. It's all vegetables. And we do nice. Okay. Hold on. answer the first time. This is fun. I get to do things for the first time now. Yay. The floor is green. Look at that. New floor. I was not expecting green floor. Now, anything else here? Seems most likely string. Should be on the list. I don't care what your word, but even if it's not, I'm just gonna seeds. It's getting us to have some. Medical kit. That's gonna have the electricity power right now. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Have enough space. There's no way right now. Supports for what? Thanks. Well, we're gonna make a bunch of things. Because why not? Bring on the tanks. Okay. So we're getting places. Definitely gonna get to the point where you need to store from these days. But let's see how far down the road we can get that. Deck tree. We have enough points. To do structural times. I'm a very patient person. Take us all the way to do things. Think with me. Don't need that stuff. Ooh, look at all these orders. Wow. Back to meals still, huh? Oh, you're about to expire soon. Nope. So good. Heavy duty containers. I had a full line building these. Hey. I'm probably not gonna be able to get the heat done. Copper, just straight copper. Wow. Six. Supports. Alright. Switch out the supports and make supports. 4 days to make that many supports. Don't know how long it takes to make supports though. Definitely take more materials. Wow. Okay then. Definitely produce fast. It's fine. That's the chicken flats. Dirt, huh? Alright. You plant your bird. Dirt, go. There's no next step. There it is. There it is. Big hit. Look at that big hit. It's like you take a bigger hit. Negatives. And you do positive. Oh boy. We do have plenty of bars. Race convenience. Now I gotta go update all the logistics ones. Now needs direction. Five. Also needs to be updated. Involve Rex. Pick that up from there. And we're all good. Okay. Now counter for the excess amount of cracks we need for production. Also going to start to get into that annoying stage. Time to put more everything else on. More power, more water. I'd really like not to have another freaking about 2 in there. I will have to. Alright. I'm gonna make this line a little bit longer. And stop. Okay. Should be all I have to do there. And sure is I don't have a power problem. Power is far more important than those. Alright. This is that part where I'm still trying to put everything based off of a certain layout. But I have no idea what the layout's gonna be. God, I usually feel like I'm usually at 21 by now. I'm not even there yet. Wow. How are the ones who snow counts away? I don't think I spent all this time trying to figure out a range stuff. I'll be efficient. Not too horribly wasteful. I'm still missing the single planter. There's 5 planters in here. Why you only got one going? Holy shit. I got the feeling the other 4 just aren't textured yet. If that's the case, fine, but if the 4 here really aren't doing anything, it just seems a little weird. If they're not textured, they are doing things? Okay. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. Any more plant people? Fluctuating for and the tier 2 right. I hate you. Really? Come on. Storm? Seriously? Bad storm. Really wanted to go see something going here. Really did. Okay then. Alright, pal. We'll get the other things. Is that why these are empty? Because I need these other things? That's a fact, then you better go grab those. Really? Yep. Okay. Those are indeed That's good to know. You control how many of each you do. Okay. That is not cool, man. That's not cool. Okay. Okay. 3 of those and each of those. There we go. Now we're looking better. That is so much better. See? That's why I love skipping tutorials. You just learn on your own. It's like, oh hey, look, that's how you do it. Make sure you do it freaking up your own, people. Wheels up engaged. Oh my god. We went from like 100 up to 200 something. What the fuck? That is just not fair, bro. Look how much that's gonna take me down. How long it took me to get up? I was like, here, it's gonna take me like a week just to get back there. Or it took me 2 days just to go down that far. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That is one hell of a way to become self-sufficient. Wow. Really is. Yeesh, and 3 of these days. And definitely gonna put out some serious food. Okay. Huh. Storage and huh. I'd love to separate these out more. Each one does their own thing. Did you think it was gonna be that easy? Fans cook dish 15 points. Really? Right. Okay. as soon as it's done deconstructing. And voila. Keep our ratio. And we get to put another one of these. Which is not something I wanted to do. Yeah, barely freaking keeping it up on that one. Okay. That will help offset the more extreme spike and crap, which means we also need one of these. Material just for that one. It's gonna take longer to move the boxes. Alright, pick up there, deliver all the way down there. You're gonna have a fun job doing. Enjoy that line. Actually, I'm amazed I made that work. That'll work, because I needed less of those. Like I said, I usually don't mix industrial and moving. But we kind of have to. Amount of sheer remodeling I'll be doing once I have the ability to get to larger refineries is actually going to be in the ass to do. But I'm gonna love every minute of it. I hate it, but I'm gonna love it. Because it's gonna be so nice. And I think you can even have more workers too on the bigger ones. Let's see. Well, if it has more workers, it would actually be nice. If it has its own dedicated workers and dedicated storage workers, that would be even nicer. That'd be kind of cool. Dedicated to each job. I have a feeling that this ain't it yet. Have that feeling. That's a lot of tech points. Holy crap. Okay, then. Tech points rise. How can I help you today? Advanced cook dish. 15 employees. What are we at? Not quite 50. Why? Didn't I hire an orphan here? Yes. Did. Oh. Here we go. Can absolutely destroy our armor storage. Which I don't particularly like. God, that just looks horrible. Did you have to put it right there? Yeah. Come on, we have to do it. I would like the third greenhouse here, but not to be there. And then something can be put there. Yeah, go there, greenhouse there. Something can be put there. Wow. Look at all that. Yeah. We have all the above. Look at that. Let's see. Where did he go? Up. Oh my god. You do truly do all your own handling, don't you? Ah, look at it. Oh, that's so nice. Come on, use fucking pallet handler. What's wrong with you? I hate moving things around, but I want my greenhouse space. And then I put you here. Now I'll get to the point where I'll need both of these. Now I'm gonna fucking scream. Like, why didn't you keep that one? And that's just you guys. Now I gotta switch this guy around. I'm on 6. Gotta relax. There. Great. Okay. Come on, wow. Wow. I remember there were much longer gaps. 9, 3, 12. It's such a low number, dude. Come on. Anyways. Dock me for being a few points off? Jeez. Just a few points off. Wow. Something I'd like to see. If you're like close to quota, you shouldn't be fully penalized for being just a few points off. Not penalizing for being a full penalty for tiny few points off should not give you a massive rep drop. It's like I used to go over here and I have lost every single one in the last few days. Look, I'm almost back to 0.5 now. That's disgusting. I'm willing to put that in this way. Around. I'm sorry, man. I'll go fix it. God, fix it. Okay. Should. Oh, fix. 10. Something million? Holy moly. Oh, come on. It's bullshit. That is truly bullshit. Come on. 5 days in a row or something. I'm like, look at something. I'm back to freaking 0.5. That penalty system is painful. That is painful. That really is painful. How many both of those? Just to counteract. Alright, how much are you used on? You know what? Bring those there. If you know it's going to be freaking awkward. You know what? Who cares? Looks weird and awkward. Nobody cares. Can you not do that when I'm trying to help people? Up here, fraction. It's getting on the work. Alright. A3, gotta do nothing. And lo and behold, that's right. Nothing. Nothing. Wait, what the fuck? He said it was an extended demo time. Supposed to be past 21 days. How does that that makes no sense. Alright. Huh. In the same time as I was before, 21 days. Huh. Alright, well. There it is, folks. That's the station 9 demo. Which was supposed to be an extended time demo, but it seemed like there was something wrong there with that. And it's still the standard 21 day time. So, this is as far as we'll get. Hope you all enjoyed watching the PlayStation 9 demo, and hopefully we can get another stream out much sooner than it was the last one. Hope you all have a good night, day, morning, whatever it is for you, and enjoy the rest of it, whatever time of day it is for you.